need a remedy. Fresh out the pack, strap came with a lemon squeeze. I ain't pressed to have no hoes around me. But damn sure not broke hoes around me. I'm about a bag, little money doesn't wow me. Want the push at the resort.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to Talk Spicy Her. It's the lit one, Ritzy, and I'm ready to talk my shit. Today's episode, we got motherfucking Shateria, aka Noona, in the house.
Yes, sir. It's Tom.
And we gonna call this episode LesbiHonest.
Yeah, let's get it.
So you gonna be an open book, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. We'll start off slow, and then I'll just ease you in, and I might two-piece you or something. You don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know neither. We just gonna figure it out. You good? How you doing?
I'm great. Everything's everything. I'm ready.
How was your day?
My day was great.
Okay.
I had a good day today.
You was looking forward to coming?
Absolutely.
I couldn't wait.
Yeah.
Because I remember in high school, we used to talk shit to each other.
Man, high school was wild.
We used to talk shit to each other all the time.
Yeah, high school was crazy. It was a crazy time.
Yeah, so I figured, you come on and talk shit. And,
yeah, let's get it.
It's a vibe.
Long overdue.
For sure. So let's just start it off like, you're a lesbian, correct?
Absolutely.
Or do you prefer stud? Like, what's the right proper term? What do you feel?
Personally, I tell people all the time, I'm Shateria.
Period.
I just like the same sex.
Okay.
That's
no labels. You're like no label. Like you do what the fuck you want to do. Yeah. Have you always been attracted to the same sex? Like day one?
I grew up around my brother and his friends, so it was kind of like from day one it was like, for me, I did what boys do. I watch sports, I get the game systems, I play Madden, 2K, like my mama tried to change me, but it was like, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. And it's been up and stuck ever since.
So what do you feel like, would it have been different if you weren't around your brothers? Like
Probably.
Really? So you feel like that influenced kind of the direction you took? Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
I grew up around some guys that was like, it was never just one, like ever.
Yeah.
It was never just one woman with them. Like it was always 2, 3, 4. So it's like, oh, that looked fun. I want parts.
Uh-huh.
So,
but your brain never was like, I could just have hella niggas.
Nah.
Have you ever dated a dude? Did you ever like try to act like you liked boys in like elementary, or like try to do what the girls were doing? You know what I mean?
I've had a few boyfriends, but it was like nothing after like third grade, so I guess that wouldn't count.
Okay, yeah, that don't count. So you never been?
Nah, I had my first encounter sexually with a woman in like 7th grade.
So never a sexual encounter with a man.
I've had one sexual encounter.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because I feel like you got to. I mean, you don't have to, but it just makes sense to try it. Like you don't know until you try it. I understand with dudes it might be different, but like with women, let me just give it a whirl.
Yeah, it's like with guys, it's like it does nothing for me. Like nothing. I don't feel good. I don't like nothing.
Yeah.
So it's like, nah.
Was this high school?
This is middle school.
Middle school? Okay. You was out here. You was a hot girl.
I've been wilding out for a while. For a while.
Okay.
I'm chilling out though, but I've been wilding out for a while.
What you mean by that you've been wilding out?
Like I've done my fair share of bullshit, honestly.
Would you consider yourself like a fuckboy? I know you know, but
we talking about right now today?
Just in general, you're from the time you was a kid to now. What's the ratio of fuckboyness?
It's probably like from like 14 to now 31. It's probably like 45% fuckboy shit.
Okay. At least the good side is outweighing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I believe
it's close. Yeah. You cutting it very, very close.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay. So I know, or we talked about your experience, whatever. So let's just jump straight to the bedroom because I'm trying to talk spicy today.
Okay.
Okay, like let's cut right to it. I ain't even ease you into it. This shit went in.
Come on, throw me to the wolves.
No lube, just
throw me to the wolves. What's going on?
I guess I'll start off with like a normal question. So, is scissoring really a thing? Like, do y'all really be scissoring for real?
I probably scissored twice in my life.
Cause I get mixed reviews on it.
It's not easy at all. It's like they're
flat surfaces.
Yeah,
so to get two flat surfaces to rub, and then you both got legs.
But at the same time, it's not really a flat surface because at the end of the day, when that woman is aroused, that clit pokes out, and that's a fact. Like,
it do.
Yeah, so it's really
little knuckle.
It's a thin line. You just gotta hit it on the head perfectly and just ride the wave, literally.
So is the goal for both clitorises to be rubbing together? Okay.
And it's like damn near impossible.
Why?
Because it's just like something the size of like two toothpicks, like the tip of two toothpicks.
Oh, I get it.
You get it?
Yeah, it's like two atoms running into each other, like something that is rare, but it can happen.
When it happens, good God.
That should be hitting.
Good God. Trying to tell you, good God.
No, again, I hear mixed reviews. Some people are like, it just doesn't fucking work. And then some people are like, no, but when I do get it, it's like that.
Yeah, when you get it, you get it. And you try to get it over and over and over. Mm-hmm. But it's like you don't get it over and over and over, but you keep trying until you get
chasing
it.
that high.
I'm trying to tell
Y'all
you.
some crackheads.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's funny. So since that doesn't seem to be a successful process in the bedroom, like, is there always a strap involved?
No.
What percentage?
For me personally?
Yeah.
I'm going to say like...
You the only one I'm talking to, friend?
Like 15%. For me. That's for me. Like...
Hold on. Go ahead.
Like, out of all the women I've dealt with, out of all the sexual encounters we've had, strapped up like 15% of the time.
Really?
Mind you, I had my first encounter with a woman in 7th grade. I graduated high school 13 years ago. So you do the math.
Okay. I didn't know that. I thought that was something that was like frequently used. So y'all just be on y'all shit. Y'all do whatever. Y'all get creative. You gotta get creative.
It's not even about getting creative. It's just like me personally. Excuse me. If I'm performing oral on a woman and I'm really feeling this woman, I'm gonna get me from giving her. But I can't really speak for everybody else. That's just me.
Right. No, but I definitely understand that because pleasing somebody is definitely a turn on. Like, period. Do you?
Here we go.
Do you?
Here we go.
Do you let like your girl? I know you said it's about 15%, but like when it does come out, are you ever the receiver of the strap?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely not.
Okay, I had to ask.
Nah.
I don't know why. I feel like that would be fun to do that to a girl.
Hey, man, I done had so many women ask me, like, let me just bring you over. No.
That shit ain't kind of fat, friend.
Here we go. Every time, man. No, we're not doing that.
Okay.
We're not doing that.
You know I gotta be stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, we ain't doing that, but I've been asked plenty of times. It's always been enough. Like, get somebody else to do it.
So, like, I heard the term "touch me not."
Never been a touch me not in my life.
Okay.
Never. You're going to suck this clit.
Period. Talk your shit.
And if you're not, then that's fine. But you're not going to think that I'm gonna touch me not out the rip.
Right. Do you express that? Like, do you let a girl know that you like to be touched off initially?
I've never had to initiate the conversation of whether I'm gonna touch me or not, or not. Most of the time they ask.
Okay.
But I'm not one of those.
What is that like? Why do you think that is? If you could wrap your brain around it, do you have like friends or homegirls?
I know, man. I've had so many conversations with so many lesbians about, and then it's like the masculine lesbians about why they touch me not, and it's just like all I ever get from them is I'm a nigga. But 9 times out of 10, the ones that are touch me nots have kids. It just be I don't know. So it's like I don't really put too much.
I wish I could add a burr, 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 burr.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't put too much energy in it because I can't relate for one. For two, I really don't give a fuck because I'm gonna get some head.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is.
It is crazy. I love head.
Yeah.
That's
for real,
like
for real.
that's my shit.
And don't know and don't have the audacity to know what the fuck you doing. Now I love you, and it is what it is.
But what if it's not good?
I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna coach you.
Dude, you're vocal.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Come on, man.
No, I mean, listen, in the heterosexual community, a lot of women don't express what the fuck they want in the bedroom. Like, they just kind of, I ain't speaking for me. Get the fuck off me, bro.
Yeah, for real. You're not doing enough.
I'm gonna let you know I don't like it.
I'm also a firm believer in your partner's not going to know what you enjoy or what you want unless you express it.
You have to tell them.
Whether it's verbally or how your body moves. Yeah, like sometimes you gotta, get your Bill Belichick on and coax some shit up.
Not Bill Belly.
Yeah,
I like that.
Sometimes.
That's about to be your new Facebook name.
Yeah, I love Bill. Bill Belichick, the coach of all coaches.
Okay, so we're almost off these little subject of questions, but so when you get a new girl and all right, you use your strap, very small percentage. Do you change it with a new girl, or do you use the same one? Do you keep the same dick, friend?
Yeah.
How you move?
From my experience, I've had women that I'm dealing with. They'll like once it's over, the strap disappears. Whether they cut it up, they keep it, do whatever with it.
Wait, this is like some one night stand shit, or this is like girls?
Girls
okay.
I've been dealing with for over a period of time. They'll keep it. Like, you're not about to fuck nobody else with what you've been fucking me with.
Oh, so they hold your dick?
Yeah, seriously, literally.
No.
Literally. And on the other hand, it's
if y'all
like,
ever see me with a backpack.
on the other hand, it's like,
what?
I've dealt with women who've come to the table with their own strap. So it's like,
oh, like you're not about to fuck me with that. This one I like. That's smart.
Yeah.
Game. You just dropped a jewel. Because I would have never thought about that. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Women are so complex. It's crazy. It's like.
Because trust me. Well, I guess, again, that makes sense. Like, if we had the option to take a nigga's dick with us when we left, we go on, babe. Click that shit. Put it in my purse. I'm about to head out.
And since you bring up males, it's like the only thing a male can say to a woman that like women that's dressed like a guy is like, my dick bigger than yours. Right. Bro.
All right.
You know how many dicks these people make in a day?
Shape, size, color, girth,
be
length,
for real.
Veins.
Of all the things in the world to be.
Motherfucker gonna vibrate on you.
I'm trying to tell you, your shit not vibrating. And to give that girl STDs. And to get her pregnant. This shit don't do none of that.
This is crazy.
Use your fucking head. Stop playing with me for real.
Yeah.
If I got a 9 in my backpack and you got a 10 and a half in your pants, guess what?
You got a 38.
I'm trying to tell you, I can go to the store and get a 50 if I want to.
I got an AR, bitch.
Stop playing. This shit an infinity clip for real. Stop playing with me, bro.
Word, because you don't got to worry about it going soft or nothing.
This shit it come in a pack hard. Like,
what about, I'm just curious now. What about, like, I know you said it could vibrate. Do they have ones that, like, pulsate, like, give you that throbbing sensation? You know what I'm talking about?
It is 2023.
Oh, what about warming? Do they be cold?
This shit can do everything but cook, clean, and drive a car. I'm trying to tell you.
Niggas don't even do that.
If you want this shit to go inside of you and do backflips, guess what it's going to do? I'm going to push one button, it's going to do backflips.
I definitely seen them shits.
That's
be
what
like,
I'm trying to tell
look
you.
like a wet fish out the water.
That shit is real life. Like, you not, no.
Interesting.
Another argument I have with guys is they give head, they eat pussy better than me. How? I know how I want my pussy ate, therefore I know how to eat pussy. There's no way in the world you eat pussy better than me.
So look.
Here we go.
No, listen. I gotta say this. I've said this on like 2 other podcasts. So I've had I've experimented, whatever. Like, cool. Like, it just meant, I don't know. Anyways, I've had 2 or 3 girls. You know, do what it do.
Yeah, me too. I've only had 2 or 3
Girls?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way.
It is a way. I'm bullshitting, but it is a way.
Okay. But I've had men do it better. All 3 of them. None of them made me like, oh my mama. Oh my mama. It was never that. Which I'm thinking, you know, you like girls. Okay, cool. But it hasn't been. And I told you how much I love it.
You gotta try 2 more. It's gotta be like
So 5 times.
Yeah, you gotta try 2 more. I guarantee them 2 more gonna.
I'm 3-0
yeah,
right now.
Yeah, try 2 more. They gonna smoke your boots. You can be like, oh, this what she was talking about. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
It's also like a age thing. Like she gotta have been.
How old do you say she gotta be?
She gotta be at least 25. Not even 25. She gotta be like 27. She gotta be damn near touching 30.
Okay. That might make it all right.
I'm trying to tell you. Trying to tell you what I know.
Oh shit, that's funny. Interesting. So earlier we were talking about like, cause what's crazy is a lot of my friends are outly bisexual or lesbian, most of them, and it seems like that love is like a little bit different.
Lesbian love?
Yeah.
Man.
Like, why? So why is it? I don't know if you've heard. I'm sure. Like, there's like a whole, you know, lesbians start talking and then they're like moving in together like 3 weeks later. Like they're like, it goes from 0 to 1,000, and then it's hard to like.
Cause you say they meet up. Mm-hmm. What you saying? In 3 weeks they moving in?
Yeah, U-Haul. I feel like it's like a term. Yeah,
U-Haul. For the first 3 days of them 3 weeks, we sleeping on the phone. Mm-hmm. The next 3 days of them 3 weeks, I'm at your house every night. I done met your mama, your daddy, your granny, your kids, your dog. Yeah, it just move. It's all. I tell people all the time. It's 100% emotion. Mm-hmm. That's just what it is. It's 100% emotion. So it's like
no logic. I mean, which I also feel like, I don't know, because it's logical. Like, if I'm talking to you all the time, like, I'm going to assume that I know you well enough to, you know?
If I wake up in the morning, right? Mm-hmm. You the first person I talk to. I talk to you through your whole shift. Mm-hmm. You get off work. I'm still on the phone with you. I'm not talking about texting. I'm talking about FaceTime or an actual call.
So let's just say I'm at work and we fucking with each other and like I'm like busy. Like you just gonna stay on the phone even though I can't talk to you right now.
That's
You gonna?
What I'm trying to tell you.
Not that. That's that high school love. That puppy love.
And that's the perfect way to explain it. Lesbian relationship is puppy love 100% of the time until it goes bad.
And then when it's bad,
oh my God. That shit make you wanna. It just make you wanna just volunteer to be at Blue Clay for a week. Like,
put me in here.
Yeah, I gotta
knocking on the door.
Lock me up, please. I gotta get the hell away from this woman for real.
Take me to jail.
Yeah, for real. Okay.
Oh, wait a key.
Yeah, it's real. Like,
okay. So obviously you've had your fair share of women. Do you prefer girls who have not been like in like do you prefer straight girls?
Oh nah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Do you prefer to go after girls that you only seen with niggas, bless you?
Nah.
No?
Nah, cause 9 times out of 10 them girls still dipping and dabbing with niggas. And it's nothing, I'm not saying I'm totally against that, but it's like, if I'm being completely honest, the male species, whether it's black, white, Asian, are disgusting. So it's like, if you still dipping and dabbing with a man, it's only so much I'm going to do with you. That's just me personally. So it's like, you've got to have had at least 2 lesbian relationships. I'm not even talking about just sex. I'm talking about like, falling asleep on the phone.
Right. We live together type shit.
I'm trying to tell you. I ain't trying to start over fresh with nobody because it's shit not fresh with me. I know I've been with women before. Nah.
You don't want to feel like you're an experiment. Like I'm just giving it a...
I ain't trying to be nobody gay phase.
Do you think that's the thing? A gay phase?
Absolutely. For some people. Some people just be experimenting. I heard this, and this about a woman. Let me try it and see if it's true. Mm-hmm. But nah, you're not about to try it with me and see if it's true, because you're going to fuck around and fall in love. Mm-hmm. Now I got to call my mom and tell her if something happened to me, this who did it. And yeah.
Mama.
I'm trying to tell you.
So do you think all girls are, what do they call, bi-curious?
Yeah.
Elaborate.
I feel like the straightest woman in the world at some point has had a thought of what a woman could do for her sexually, mm-hmm. that a man could never do. Mm-hmm. I don't care how straight you are. I don't care how many guys you've been with. I don't care how many children you've had. At some point in your life, whether it was for a millisecond or an hour, you've thought about what a woman could do for you sexually. Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that differs for the opposite sex? Why do you think that? Or do you think all humans think about it, not acting on it, but do you think it crosses everybody's mind?
I feel like at some point
it has to.
Yeah, at some point in your life it crosses your mind. But one thing about it, lesbians, we get a pass. But gay dudes, it's like the minute you a dude and you think about another dude, oh, you should be killed or something like that. That's just how I feel about it. I feel like it's unfair, but I can't.
I agree. It's like women, look, I've seen it, firsthand, can date a girl for however long, let's say 3 months, whatever. Everybody knows about it. Then she go back to dudes. That was just, she's over it. But a dude can never do that. No. You could never date a man for 3 months and be like, I didn't like it. No. And then go back to
that's just the way
dating women.
It's just the world we live in. It's a whole lot wrong with the world we live in.
It's a lot wrong with it.
And that's like top 3. Like that's always been my opinion. That's like top 3. And it's sad, but it's like I personally can't change the narrative. Right. So I just, mind my business. Right. Fuck on who I fuck on. Mm-hmm. Stay out the way.
What are your thoughts about like the whole movement now, like the pride, and now trans is kind of being more not glamorized, but just more accepted. Like, what are your thoughts about that, and it being more, I guess, predominant and just more where visible and accepted? I guess that's the word. Like, what do you feel about that?
I feel like I don't really feel any type of way towards it, because at the end of the day, for me personally, whether it's accepted or not, this is who I am. So it's like I don't really give a damn.
Right, because it doesn't affect you.
It doesn't move me at all. I'm not losing sleep over it or any. Nah, I don't care. I mind my business. Honestly, I mind my business.
Right. Mind your neck.
Seriously.
And I feel like it would be a lot better place if the world just, everybody mind their own business.
Mind your business.
Stop worrying about who I'm going to bed with. Stop worrying about who.
Exactly.
Like, leave me alone.
Exactly.
I'm leaving you and your wife alone, and your mistresses and your pedophile ways. Like,
it's so much more to worry about. That means so much more and could change so much more. It's just like,
for sure.
Why are you worried about this man sleeping with this man or this woman claiming she's a man? Why does it matter?
It doesn't.
Why does it matter? Like, you're not gonna get more money because it matters. It does not matter. Fuck it.
It's weird when people put such a emphasis on it, but you hate it so much that you're. Which again, when I feel like people feel so strongly about that shit, it's because you are fighting. So I'm not saying it's facts. I'm just saying that's how I feel. If you feel so strongly about this and feel like you need to blast it to the world that you hate gay people, like you're fighting the demons inside of you.
Exactly.
Because this has nothing to do with this random ass dude holding his boyfriend's hand and you want to beat him up. You thought that was adorable and wanted to join and hold his hand too.
At the end of the day, it's jealousy, and that's who you really are, and you're not brave enough to stand on that. So you gotta change that jealousy into hatred. Whole time you just wish you could be brave enough and have the balls to stand on who you really are.
That's it.
That's how I feel about it.
Me too. Do you feel like comparing hetero relationships to like gay relationships, is there a male role and a female role? I'm using quotations for a reason because roles can be different, but I feel like traditionally, okay, the dominant one, all right, you take out the trash, you cut the yard, you get what I'm saying? You pay majority of the bills. Like, does that translate, in your opinion, to gay relationships?
I feel like the roles only translate in the bedroom. I feel like I dress like a guy, right? Mm-hmm. Some days I might not feel like taking out the trash. Mm-hmm. I might not be able to take out the trash. Physically might not be able. The trash still got to go the fuck out. Mm-hmm. Get your ass up and take the trash out.
Why you can't take it?
You feel me?
No, I'm asking you.
No, seriously though, like, no matter what happens, like,
yeah.
Okay, some days you might not be able to cook,
right?
Wash dishes, cook. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna something got to get cooked. We got to eat. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get in there. And
the
cook.
kids is hungry.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, outside the bedroom, I feel like that shit is lame. Like, even in heterosexual relationships, like, I come from a household where if the trash need to be taken out and me, my brother, or my sister's not available to take the trash out, my dad at work, guess who's gonna take the trash out?
Mama.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Why? Because the trash still got to get taken out no matter who plays what role. Mm-hmm. That shit a bunch of bullshit in my opinion. I
have to agree with you, and I think that's kind of why a lot of women get overwhelmed dating men in the certain sense that they feel like those are their only roles. But I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I gotta have sex with you. You still want me to pay a little bit of the bills. I'm still going to work, and you just gotta take the garbage out and pay the mortgage.
Cause
and I'm carrying a baby. Yeah. I'm fucking got postpartum. Like,
if we take this shit back to the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and we write down, okay, men roles, women roles.
Horrible.
The women roles are gonna outweigh the men roles by 10.
Outside of financial.
Like, outside of going to work and who bringing home what? It's 2023. If that woman want to take the trash out, let her take the fucking trash
Literally,
out.
I'd rather be homeless. If I have a partner who can't do just as much as I'm doing, then what the fuck are you here for?
This shit so backwards, man. I just be like shaking my head like this shit so sick and twisted, bro. It's just so sick and twisted.
It is though. It is. It just, I don't know. Something I read earlier, it was saying like financial is really only 20% of a relationship. There's so much other stuff that goes on, which no, I can't list it out, but that's the minute to like, everything else that runs to keep a household going.
For me personally, it's like the things my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my great-grandmother were supposed to do, air quotes, were supposed to do. Mm-hmm. I'm not holding my woman responsible for doing shit that my great-grandmother was supposed to. But it's 2020. We got cars driving themselves.
Literally. Have you seen those fucking Ubers? It's not an Uber, but it's a app, and it comes with nobody driving.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So how is everything else advancing and moving on? We still stuck in some shit where they driving horses and shit.
So you want to follow tradition.
Like, and that shit ain't done nothing.
Mm-hmm. How are you helping the world become a better place?
And you still stuck in the 30s. Like, that shit, man.
Which, yeah, you want everything else to be modernized and up to date, but how you run your household, you want it to...
Shit is, man, at the end of the day, 2 + 2 gonna be 4.
Every time.
I don't care if it's written in whatever language, whatever side of the world it's in. 2 + 2 is gonna be 4 every time. Like, if shit ain't adding up, man, to hell with it.
Definitely. So talking about that, and I guess, do you feel like TV and social media and everything else has the power to influence the youth?
Absolutely.
To want to be
Absolutely.
Can you explain?
It's like everything today, every show, every app, every social media network, everything has same sex somewhere in it.
Mm-hmm. So hold on. I'm gonna let you finish. But is that not in the real world?
I mean, it is.
Okay.
But it's like,
Go ahead.
when it was the Cosby Show, when it was Martin, when it was what's another old show?
Modern Family. No.
Modern Family.
What is it? Family Matters. That's what
Family Matters.
Yeah.
Roseanne.
Yeah.
It was still gay people. It was still gay people in the world. Why?
Because isn't Roseanne gay?
So why now is my question. Why now? Why does everything have to involve a gay couple?
Why exclude them?
Because you've been doing it and we've been fine.
So that makes it right. Hold on. You kind of contradicting yourself a little bit, because you're talking about we're in 2023. We talking about shit 90s and 30s and whatever the fuck. Like, you have to progress. You have to catch up to the times, because now it wasn't accepted back then. Nobody could be themselves. You would get fucking stoned and fucking shunned and cut out of your family for being gay.
Okay, so now because everything, every show, every movie has a gay couple, people still not getting stoned and shunned out their family?
I don't think so. Not as much. Of course it's happening. I don't think it's as bad. I don't think that. I think because majority now, people, families or moms or dads or whatever, they see how much the world is accepting it. And you're kind of forced to accept it. Like, why not accept it?
Why are you forced to accept it? Because the media is telling you to accept it?
No, because it's here. Your daughter's gay. Your uncle's been gay. Your cousin's gay. Like, but y'all just chose to ignore it back then. But now it's here. Why not just act like it's normal?
Coming from a lesbian?
I know. This is why I have these conversations, because I don't understand that logic.
Coming from a lesbian? I've been gay.
Exactly.
So when I first came out as gay, you should have accepted me then. Don't accept me now because the media telling you to accept me. If you love me,
I get that point.
If you love me, you would have been accepting me. Damn what the media saying. The media could have showed you every Monday afternoon that being gay was wrong. I'm your family. Accept me.
I completely understand that point.
It's just like
But you don't feel like to make people who are born like you life's easier for them to like be more open to accepting it. Like, and when I say accept it, I don't mean like encouraging it. Yeah. I just mean like, now you're not going to disown me. Now you're going to be okay with who I am.
Me personally, right? Let me break it down how I came out to my family.
That was up here too.
Yeah, I've always been a tomboy, right? I mean, I got the Michael Vick jersey, Atlanta Falcons #7. That shit say Noona on the back. Damn a Vick. Okay. Went to Trask. My cousin was a janitor. I got caught in the bathroom by the assistant principal with one girl.
Doing what? What y'all was doing?
Here you go.
What y'all was doing?
It don't matter what we was doing.
Go ahead.
Listen. So it got around the school. The janitor told my grandma. My grandma accepted it. My parents hated it. No cap. My dad has been in my life my entire life. This man told me that I'm a disgrace to his last name.
Initially, when he found out, he told you that?
Love my dad to death. That's the first thing he ever told me when he found out I like the same sex. So it's like, damn. Okay, so back to my point. You didn't accept me then. How you gonna accept? I don't want it. I've been good without it. I've been me. I've been the same me from jump. I don't want it.
Does he accept you now?
He loves me now. That shit is fraudulent. Like, it took for the world to accept gay people for you to accept your flesh and blood. That shit is fake as hell. I don't want that. Whether you accept me today or never, I was still going to be me.
But do you understand that not everybody has that strength like you have? How some people will really rather kill themselves than...
And I've been that person.
Okay. So with that being said,
I'm just speaking personally.
I know. Listen, we're agreeing to disagree.
I get what you're saying,
but
though.
you don't
it's
feel
easier
like
for some people to come out now that
that's
it's
it. And you don't think that shit? You think everybody should have it hard? Everybody's it. I went through it, bitch.
Nah, that's not what I'm saying. Like, I understand that it makes it easier for some people, but it's like, for me personally, I don't fucking want it. I don't give a fuck who except I'm still fucking bitches.
Like, right?
That shit not stopping nothing. I'm gonna fuck who I want to fuck, and if it happen to be whoever daughter, guess what? She's good as fuck.
Yeah, I get it.
That shit don't do nothing.
I love asking that question because it changes so much. Like just hearing, it's surprising to me hearing people in the community, whatever the fuck. I don't know. I be trying to be politically correct all the time.
Trying to tell you,
listen, I ain't trying to get canceled. Welcome to Talk Spicy.
I'm trying to tell you, better be politically correct.
But a lot of people in the community feel that way, which is just surprising to me. Not having been in the community, thinking, I guess I've been influenced. They're like, no, you can't even think like that. Like, that's so close-minded to even, like, you know what I'm saying? But people in the actual community are like, bitch, fuck that. I don't want to see that shit, which is crazy to me.
Bro, like, for prom season that just passed, I seen so many stud girls dressed in suits. 8th grade formal, they in suits. You know what the fuck I went to 8th grade formal in?
You was a bad bitch.
I'm trying to tell you.
Period.
Like, all because my mom and my dad didn't accept it. Mind you, 8th grade formal, Cape Fear, North Campus. We went to Alley's afterwards. Fingering a bitch, the same bitch from that.
It ain't changed shit. You said I'm about to fuck this. I get it.
It's just like me personally. Like, I don't give a damn about your acceptance. This is who I am. Take it or leave it.
Right. Which is really the message here. Like, I don't need my mama's approval to do anything. I don't need my daddy's approval to do anything. I don't need your approval. Bosses, cousin, uncle, auntie, favorite, best friend. Like, fuck them.
Take it or leave it.
Live your life. Be happy in your life.
Take it or leave it.
Because anybody who's hating on how you're living your life has a lot, for me, in my opinion, they have some shit they need to deal with within themselves. Because it just don't make sense.
That's a fact.
Next question.
Here we go.
Buckle up.
Every time you say next question, I take a sip because I don't know what's coming next.
It don't be nothing crazy. But, so, like I told you, most of my friends are like, you know, whatever. But it seems that studs. Why do I feel like you know where I'm going with this question?
It's always the studs. It's always the studs. It's like, you like the mix between a black man and a black woman. You're never going to win. Ever. Like.
Why is it that they'd rather hide the fact that they actually still want to fuck with men, still have some dealings with men, still get pound town, just left pound town, and it took a bitch down. Listen. Why is that? And I'm just going to say this before you give me your answer. I really feel like this is why a lot of men have the preconceived notion that girls are going to want dick regardless. Like, they think that is it because there are women acting like they don't want men. They are a man themselves, but are still having sneaky links and fucking off.
Those type of studs are the same ones. 9 times out of 10, they stink. You want me to tell you why?
Stink?
They are funky. There's so much of a man. They're not washing how they supposed to wash. Why? Because they feel like they literally, it's a mental thing. It's a mental illness. It's like, you're not washing how you're supposed to wash. 9 times out of 10, you already got a child. 9 times out of 10, you still sneaking dick. It's just like, to me personally, I look at it like, somebody forced you to be a stud. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all.
How do you get to that point?
I couldn't tell you.
Do you know the girl, big social media influencer, Damo? who dated the girl Chrissy for a long time. Like, do you know about her story? How she was like bisexual, but then when she got with her, she like turned masculine and like had locks and was dressing like man, whatever. Then they broke up and she was like, that was never really me. Like, I felt more accepted by my girl when I turned more like.
In her instance, I feel like that was a publicity stunt.
No.
But it's only because I only know her from being a celebrity. If
they dated for 3 years.
Man, you would be surprised. Man.
How much they hold up like a facade?
I'm trying to tell you, like, penetration to me, that shit hurts.
Yeah.
That shit hurts. Like, that's just me. I can't speak for everybody else. But I can also unlock this phone, go in this messenger, click on about 3 names. It's grown men. I'm talking about grown men. Still to this day trying. They don't care. They don't care.
Which, to me, what do you feel about those men that hit on women that present as masculine?
I don't necessarily feel like they would hit on a guy. Personally, I feel like no matter what you wear, no matter how you talk,
You're a woman, and you got a pussy.
You're a grown woman, and at the end of the day, judged on how you dress or how you talk, you're not getting penetration. So that shit is some shit I really want to get. She's not getting fucked. So let me be the one to fuck her. That's how I look at it.
It's the chase or the okay.
That shit ain't stretched out. Let me stretch it out. No.
Let me open you up.
No.
Okay. So what about men who date? Again, I'm just asking for your opinion on this shit because I just like to pick people's brains. What about men who prefer trans women that are fully transitioned?
From a woman to a man?
No.
From a man to a woman?
Correct.
If that's your preference?
They have a coochie. They have titties. They look like a girl.
I've never thought about that aspect of it. But now that I'm thinking about it.
Because most guys would say that that's gay because it's still a man.
And I'm going to say the same thing. And not because it's still a man. It's just like, you wanted that man when that was a man.
No, I met you. No, you can't say that.
Listen.
Okay.
I'm saying you wanted that man when that was a man. But now you feel safe in trying that person because it's transitioned into a woman. You don't feel like it's gay.
What if they only met them as a woman?
That makes sense. Then it's cool. That's a woman.
Okay.
But if you knew this motherfucker when it was
before,
a man,
right,
and you,
yeah, I'll go for that. Yeah. That I'll give you.
You wanted that man when it was a man. Now that it's a woman, you feel safe. Nobody's gonna call you gay. At the end of the day,
you've been attracted to him.
Yeah, you've been attracted. I'm talking about when that motherfucker was slinging dick, ain't know what they wanted. You wanted that person.
You said,
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a. I'm at a loss for words, and y'all know I really have a lot to say about everything typically, but I don't know what to say. But I guess I can say that I do agree with the fact that I feel like if you present as a woman and have womanly, then you're a girl. Outside of if you're trying to play sports with me, that ain't fair.
I just had this conversation at work where like this guy was from another state, and it was like somebody, he put on a skirt and he identified as a woman. He got in the women's bathroom and just started raping women.
Is that a real story?
I don't know, but if it is, it's just like, now you taking advantage. It's like it's a thin line in that. I don't fucking know. I mind my business at the end of the day.
So how do you feel about like the whole shared bathroom things?
I feel like, once again, it's 2023. You should have men bathrooms. You should have women bathrooms. You should have them, they, their bathrooms.
Okay. So still keep it separate, but give them their own. Yeah. That's what the last show that I had, that's what we were talking about when it came to sports. Like, transgender should have their own sports category just because you're going to have a different strength than, you know.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Like, don't be a fucking, you 21 years old, you 6'2" and 240, 6% body fat, and don't think you about to come and play softball. Like, that shit unfair. You supposed
First of all, fuck you.
Yeah, like, get your ass on somebody O-line or D-line, bro. Stop. Like, that shit weird to me. That shit is weird to me.
You look, y'all play sports. I'll be on y'all.
Like, that shit is weird to me. Like, nah, you taking advantage at this point. Like, nah, I ain't with that shit.
Yeah. It's different for sure. What else you want to touch on, friend? What you got to say? I feel like, do you feel like I asked you some good questions? I didn't ask a good enough question.
Yeah, your questions was pretty dope. I'm waiting on you to hit on relationships first.
Okay. We did talk about that before we came out here, and I just didn't know how to like lean into it.
Just jump in.
Yeah,
like,
see,
jump in that shit.
about to
Yeah, that's what I'm
dive
telling you.
in.
That's what I'm telling you. Just jump in.
So you're single,
Absolutely.
right? And you say you're not on your fuckboy shit. See, I didn't have to say nothing. Bitch, get the giggling. What's funny?
Everything's funny. Everything outside of death is hilarious.
No facts. Do you have dark humor? Like, okay, me too. I'll be laughing at shit I probably shouldn't laugh
That's
at.
what I'm telling you.
So yeah, like I'm gonna let you take the lead. Like, what about relationships do you need to get off your chest right now? What's a burden? What's something? Shit, you can ask me something.
I don't know. I'm good with questions. I ain't good with that.
You did say that. You did say that.
You gotta ask me. I don't know what to just say.
So how many? Do you have a roster?
What's the roster?
Do you have more than a handful of women that you could call and you could pull up on right now?
How many is a handful?
How many fingers is on your hand?
More than 5 women I can call and pull up on right now today.
Right now, as soon as you walk out of this bitch.
Nah.
No?
Nah. I don't have more than 5.
But you got 5.
No, I don't have 5.
I feel like you emphasized on more.
I
don't believe you because 5 adds up real quick.
Listen, one thing about me, a lot of people feel like I have women that I can just call and do whatever, whenever, however, wherever.
Why do they think that?
I don't know. I do not know. But what I can tell you is, first of all, I'm picky. Second of all, you're not about to just have me pull up like.
You did show me your type. You do like bad bitches.
I'm trying to tell you.
You do like bad bitches. And I love that for you.
Love them.
You always had good taste, matter of fact.
You, love them. Like, but nah, I don't have 5 I can pull up. Like, call, like, where you at? Okay, I'm on the way. And they just drop everything and we link. I don't got 5 that I could do that with. You
did mention that if a woman is showing you attention that you want, you're head over heels.
Fast.
Why?
It's the lesbian in me.
No, that comes from something else.
I don't know how to explain it. I got a checklist. Like, I got
What is it? What is it?
My checklist, like, I need attention. I need affection. You got to take care of business outside of me. You can't be ugly. You got to be too something to do something. That's my checklist.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one.
That's my checklist.
So, because you said you're picky, and so, again, my brain just works how it works. And you only have so much you can do sexually. Every girl that you're with, do you eat her coochie?
Absolutely not.
What you be doing?
Some people just get, like, we just, you know, like, sometimes I'm big on cuddling, so some people just get a little, you know, We want to watch a movie. We want to watch a show. Yeah, that's it. I'm the big spoon. You're the little spoon.
You don't like being a little spoon?
I love being a little spoon. But I've only loved being a little spoon for 2 people ever in my life.
Really? What, were they tiny? Were they small? Or like were they?
It's just like those 2 people I can absolutely say they were my piece.
Yeah.
Not at the same time.
You said, hold me, baby.
Yeah, like snuggle me, rub my head, kiss my forehead.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, that's affection, I feel. But sexually, what do you do with somebody who you fucking with, but you ain't fucking?
You might get a little. I might, finger you. Yeah, that's about it.
Do you feel like that takes like skill?
Finger somebody?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Me too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
What's the technique? Teach somebody something. Let's just drop one jewel.
For me, it's like, and it's the same with oral sex. For me, it's most people think it's like 9 times out of 10 about the clit. Is not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the hole, around the hole.
No, I don't know. Explain.
You can't really get down there and spend all your time on the clit. That shit gets sensitive, and your show is over before it begins. So it's like you gotta.
That will end it real fast, bro. You gotta be at 3 minutes.
Exactly.
If that.
You gotta start on the clit, and once you get into it, you gotta go to the hole, and it's just yeah.
So what would it take for somebody, you're single now, are you mingling? Are you trying to be in a relationship? What's on Noona's agenda?
I'm trying to get my fucking CDLs.
No, nigga. No, go ahead. We can talk about that.
I'm trying to get my CDLs, and I'm trying to get some money.
You know they got holes at the truck stop.
Them bitches can't do nothing for me. I know exactly who I want. And whenever she's ready, that's what it is.
You want to shout her out? You want to? What her name rhyme with, friend?
She know who she is.
What her name rhyme with?
Bam.
Okay, I didn't know what you were gonna say, but I wasn't expecting that.
You gonna post this?
Is this shit recorded?
Oh shit!
Damn.
Yeah.
All right, all y'all go through her Facebook friends, see who name.
Let me delete this motherfucker.
Damn, Sam.
Let me delete her.
Stop. No, but okay. What are you looking for? Are you want to continue being single? You want to be in a relationship? Like, what's your preference?
I'm ready to drop everybody for one person. Like, I'm tired, bro. Like, I am mentally, physically drained.
How old are you?
31.
Yeah. When's your birthday?
March 10th.
Okay.
I'm just, it's over. Like, this shit was fun. I mean, it was a great time while it lasted.
You had a good run.
What?
How long you been single? Ooh, chihuahua.
Technically speaking, I've been single going on 3 years. However, in the lesbian relationships, they'll tell you single, but a trip out when you do single shit. So it's like I've been single for like a year.
Nah, that's crazy.
That's wild. But
yeah,
I know who I want, and I'm just waiting on her to know what the fuck she want.
Well, shout out to you, Bamela.
Oh, shit.
You said Bam. I don't fucking know.
Oh, Lord.
All right, well, we'll go ahead and end it on that note. I ain't trying to put nobody on blast or nothing.
Yeah, it's over. She already, yeah.
She know who it is.
You just said Bamela.
You said Bam. Her nickname Bamela?
Her name rhymes with Bamela.
Ain't too many names that rhyme with Bamela.
I'm telling you.
Samuela?
Nope.
I'm playing. Nah, I'm trying to give you an out, nigga.
Fuck her out.
Tramula?
Fuck her out. You keep naming names, I'm gonna tell you when you hit it. Goddamn.
Well, I know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, in case you want Bamula to come and find you or whatever, do you have anything you want to promote? You want to touch on? You just be like, hit you up if they got questions, if they got concerns, if they got some tea, whatever. It don't matter.
Just hit my Facebook, Shateria Dutton.
It's gonna be that for the next 3 days. It probably is gonna be different by next week.
You better.
Just remember Shateria.
Yeah, you better get in the show while you can. After a few days, admission doubled and then it tripled.
That's it.
I'm telling you.
That's it. The video will be on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that good shit. Yeah. So you'll see it. I'll make sure to put her Govey on there. Her whole Govey.
Where?
Maybe. No, but go ahead. Like, subscribe, share. Yeah. Talk Spicy Her on all platforms. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. You know the vibes. Mm-hmm. Bye.
And,
okay.
Because the providers, it's kind of new. Like all this stuff is new. You feel
what,
me?
taking testosterone?
I'm not going to say really taking testosterone because I know a lot of older, well, I don't personally know them, but
right.
I know that it's been out for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But in Wilmington, since we're like a small retirement town, they don't really know shit about nothing. You feel me? So the providers was giving me too much testosterone, and I was kind of going crazy. like everything was pissing me off. Like nobody couldn't say nothing to me. My heart was beating real fast. Like I almost like could have had a heart attack or some shit.
That's crazy. Yeah. So
I went to the doctor at a perfect time. And you know, like some Christians would be like, "Oh, that's what you get." Ain't none of that. Cause I'm still here. You feel me?
Right. Absolutely.
But damn. So
you were talking about the provider giving you too much testosterone.
Gave me way too much. And my level was like 1,000, and it's supposed to be like 600 or some shit.
Shit. Yeah. That's almost double.
I was really scared, but I didn't want to stop my transition. You know what I mean? So I was like kind of terrified a little bit because I know that my heart
tell
was,
them.
Yeah, irregular. Well, not really tell them, but like my girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because as a female, we gonna panic.
Yeah.
We need to go to the hospital, right? Call your mama and like something.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't start taking that shit. Whatever. You feel me? So yeah, I went to a provider like at a perfect time. She came in, got me on the medicine like regularly, took me down to a lower dose, and ever since.